Hey there everyone, and happy whatever day it is that you're watching this video. As you can see, we've got the second coffee from Gardelli's in the roaster profile that we're doing this time. And it's from the Nubas farm in Coloumbia. And it is just a delightful coffee. It's of the Castillo variety, the Colombian specific. And it's a wash process coffee, and then it's dried on raised parabolic beds, which are the ones that have got the covering over the top to protect it from the rain, but to allow the airflow to pass the coffee smoothly to allow it more even drying. It's grown at about 1775 metres above sea level, and gosh, the tasting notes on this bad boy are vanilla, lime, orange and caramel. And I can't tell you how excited I was for this coffee. During the grinding process, it was just such a bright coffee. The aromas were so intense, the citrusy, acidic notes of the orange and lime, with just a hint of the vanilla coming under through to give it that sweetness. I can't tell you how excited I was for this. I can't tell you enough how excited I was for this coffee, because just getting those aromas all at the same time was just an experience in itself. And the bloom, I mean, I often think that a lot of coffees bloom beautifully. Like, there's nothing quite like watching a coffee just release that gas. And I think it's one of my favourite parts of the brewing process. And I just loved it. The brightness was coming through again. Lovely orange, which was, I think, the most prominent flavour out of the four. And it was just subtly followed by the vanilla. And it just reminded me of really good quality vanilla, like you would get on like a good quality ice cream. And it was just amazing. And it got me really excited to try the coffee. So what's the coffee actually like? How does it taste? Or does it smell like here after the brew is finished? So this has been cooling for, I think, about 2 or 3 minutes, which is allowing that coffee to cool down, so it's getting closer to body temperature, which makes it taste better. So if we give it a quick stir, nice bright aromas, lovely orange coming through there, the most prominent flavour, and it's followed by that bright acidity of the lime. It's cutting through so nicely, but it's balanced. It doesn't feel over acidic. There is a subtle hint of the vanilla, but it's given it just enough to balance it out. I think the aromas are so harmonious, super balanced, but they're just perfect. So how does it taste? What is it like in the cup? Well, let's find out. Again, just magnificent. The orange is definitely the most prominent flavour in there, but the citrusy and brightness of the lime is giving it something just a little extra, a little elevation to the orange that kind of reminds me of Starburst in that kind of brightness, that fruitiness, the citrusiness, such a pleasure to drink. And the vanilla is coming through just underneath to give it that sweetness. Like, it is truly delightful. And here we can see the coffee looks like it has a good body, and it feels like a good body. It's definitely a medium bodied coffee, and it's rolling around the mouth absolutely wonderfully. And it does feel as smooth as caramel. And there's just a hint of that caramel flavour coming through, like just at the end. But it is a dream to drink. The finish is really clean. Just a hint of dryness coming through, but there's also a lingering of that caramel, and it's leaving me wanting more. Like, I obviously can't get you guys to taste it, unless you buy it, of course, but just kind of having this coffee now is wonderful. Like, I feel like this is better than the one that I had before. The cupping score is only slightly different. The last one was an 87, this is an 87.75. Whether that makes a difference or not is subjective, of course, but I feel like it makes a difference, and I can taste just a bit more cleanness on that. And you know what? It's a great coffee. It's an absolutely fantastic coffee, and I would recommend anyone try it. Anyone try the roaster. So this one I think is my favourite so far, but we've got 2 more to try, so we'll see how it holds up in a couple of weeks. So in the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying some delicious coffee, and we'll see you next time. So take it easy, and thank you for tuning in to Today I Brewed.